All right, well, we are in Knoxville, Tennessee for the 49th Bassmaster Classic. And I'm going to go be a media observer for the final day of practice. Tennessee River, Tellico, Fort Loudon. So every year for the last 10 years, I've done a practice ride-along to kind of get a feel for what is going on the Classic waters.
Good. Oh my gosh, banger.
All these guys have one more day to figure it out, so I'm just shooting some B-roll.
No?
Yeah.
Gave proof through the night. Rubbin is racing.
Thursday morning, and I have arrived at Bassmaster Classic Media Day, also a Marshall meeting, since I'm going to be riding with Brett Hite on day one of this year's Classic. We got cameras on cameras on cameras. I don't want to get in the way. No, you won't get in the way of my work. I'm trying to shoot for like 3 different things. We'll check out what Lintner's tying on here.
That's the deal. See how I custom painted it? You like that, don't you?
Yeah.
Look, that's how they originally are. I wanted to tone down the orange. See that? Pretty smart.
I don't see that. All right, we are here at Media Day. It is currently going on underneath. I kind of walked up on top.
You're here. We ordered up great weather for some awesome fishing. So let's have a great weekend.
Oh, God,
Dude, where can I get one of those phone cases? Well, we looked for it for about 15-20 minutes. We finally found the AFTCO booth. Day one of the Bassmaster Classic on the Tennessee River. Going to be a media observer today for the one and only Brett Hite. When I first got here, I said, oh, I'll just sit on this little ledge here and wait for Brett to come. And then once I hopped up, I realized that it was it's like 5 stories down. Poor life decision on my part. Back Brett in, and then we're good to go.
In all of Bassmaster history, 2019, this is the one to win. Hands down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's get this party started. You won the first ever Elite Series of Dance DZ. Get live for Team Hite.
we're in the media room, which appears to be the Tennessee Volunteers media room too. Alright, this morning we're shooting the launch from, I don't know the name of this bridge, but everyone just calls it the Purple Bridge. Yesterday I was down there in the boat with Brett Hite. There's that hotel we're staying at about 2 miles away there, but shooting the launch from a different angle. The guys are going to take off and then they will come underneath this bridge. So kind of a cool angle. Not a lot of times you get the bird's eye view at the Classics. So helicopters starting to show up. Pretty cool scene already. Alright, we're at the Classic Expo. It's a circus. Like, this is the calmest part of the whole thing, Bass University. But, dude, check this out. Did that for Jeffries.
I had a guy named Mike down in Jackson, Mississippi. Help me find him.
That's awesome. I'm a little stressed out of that picture. It is about 3 hours until weigh-in starts. 2-3 hours until weigh-in starts. So this is like the kind of media area where everyone will sit. There's Bass Photographer, there's Overstreet, Dave Rush, Bass Zone, Dan O'Sullivan, Advanced Angler, Angler's Channel, all sorts of stuff. And then there's the main stage up there, and they actually opened up the upper deck. For today, but right now it's like maybe 5 people in the entire stadium.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's the 49th Geico Bassmaster Classic. D2 moving day, you gotta be in the top 25. Are you ready?
I don't know. I think I'll be pretty close to that cut line. You know, it may go up a little bit.
What's going on?
Interview room. We're gonna just get ready. Zaldane just had one of the, I think it was the biggest stringer of the tournament. So do our interviews.
All right, we're at the day 2 press conference. Waiting on some of the guys to get here, the rest of the press.
A couple of familiar faces up here, but I'll go ahead and go over the standings. In first place, we have Mr. Jacob Wheeler with 32.6.
The second you idle out, the second you come through those curtains at the arena. We are 1 minute away from takeoff. Bassmaster Classic. We got the angler given to win the Forest Wood Cup. Here from Pittsburgh, New Jersey.
So I am headed to the final day weigh-in of the 2019 Bassmaster Classic. Parking is a nightmare down here in Knoxville, so leaving the truck at the Hotel Knoxville and hoofing it. It's about a half-hour walk down along the river walk, and right now it looks like the hometown guy, Ott, might get it done, but always kind of hectic, always kind of chaotic, but always fun on the final day of the Classic. About 2.5-3 hours before the weigh-in starts, and just rolled into the arena. Completely empty right now. They're actually doing a run-through of the Super 6 that you'll get to watch on Bassmaster.com and on the TV show.
My girlfriend and her mom
We're under the stage during the college weigh-in, getting some of the live release stuff, how they do it through the trapdoor. And that's the Bassmaster Classic trophy. It's right there. That's going to be won in like an hour. It's final day. About 10 guys are through the weigh-in. Casey Shed showed up. You know how important conservation is to AFTCO. Got the AFTCO bass bus, and he kind of came. He wanted to see how the conservation is taken care of with the bass after they come off stage. So we're actually going to do a really cool video. We can actually run some fish that were caught in the Classic by AFTCO Pro Cliff Perch. The Golden Ram. The Golden Ram. So I gotta be honest, I'm not exactly sure how this is gonna work because it involves me like underneath the Classic stage while the weigh-in is going on, and then Casey's gonna have to like be ducking behind the lights, like carrying a tub of bass. We got everyone involved, so technically it should work out. But at one point during the weigh-in, I will be underneath the stage while the weigh-in is going on. So I'm interested and intrigued to see how this plays out.
Give it out for the Golden Ram, Clifford Perch. At 25-14. Unfortunately, that late penalty is going to cost you a little bit, but the good news is, I mean, while you're second, third, fourth isn't what you're chasing. You want that title, but maybe you're the good news is, like most of there's a lot more of these.
We just could feel it, you know. I'm not even, I couldn't really even see up into the stands, but just you could sense all of the excitement from the fans, from the anglers. It was really special. We're just talking now about all the volunteers running this program behind the scenes. They're doing it on their own dime, their own time, their own, you know, these guys are probably taking vacation days in a lot of cases. They're coming from, Gene said, 4 or 5 guys from North Carolina, a guy from Ontario, and they're coming from all over the country just to be here and to care for this fish, which is what they, you know, these guys are at their core bass fishermen who care about the resource. Right.
Great day.
Bassmaster Classic champion is Ott Defoe!
How many? Brandon finished 6th. He wants to make sure he can go. He doesn't.
We're headed to the press conference now.
Big hand for Ott Defoe. Doing that to the guy for the Bassmaster Classic champion.
I still feel like I'm going to wake up in a little bit.
And that's a wrap. Congrats. That's so awesome.
Yeah.
We won't give you rights.